Chromatics. Unboxing. This might be a strange unboxing. Number one, I don't remember what's in this. I know what's in this. I don't know what's in this, so it could be dirty. So I'm opening it first. I guess I need to shut this camera off. And it's like, oh fuck, did I order that? Did that show up? Is that gonna fit? The Sauvage. Sauvage. This is Sauvage. It's a Sauvage. Everybody. No Chewbacca? No? Yeah, this is gonna be a strange unboxing. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbox the Sauvage. Then I'm gonna unbox this. Then I'm gonna install this. So please look down at the timestamp. If this video is 48 minutes long, or an hour and 48 minutes long, you know, that's why. Sauvage. Sauvage apparently is also related to SMSL. And SMSL I have infinite respect for. They do a couple things but you know, most things are fucking fantastic. And this Sauvage is a competition to like the SMSL 8018. I mean, this remote, I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting the shakes, the fucking flashback shakes. So they contacted me finally, and they're like, hey, I represent Sauvage and SMSL in Comic Sans on the email. I'm not joking. I can't joke about that. Wow, that fucking feels it. Where I'm completely sold on this. It's got rounded edges, and it's like, that feels solid. There was a fingerprint there. I'm not sure if it was mine. I'm not sure if there's a protective cover on this. I'll just clean it on my shirt and assume there isn't. 3.5mm. We've got that a vent in. Is that what that is? I don't know what. Maybe the light comes on. So digital touch buttons is a screen, infrared receiver, power menu. Back is auxiliary in, coaxial in, subwoofer out, optical in, USB in, Bluetooth antenna, speaker lines out, and DC in. What kind of a power the Sauvage asking for? 24 volt, 6.65 amps. That's a big one. And that comes with a fucking full-size power. That's a big one. So this will get tossed into the lineup, and I will compare it against. It's got fiber optic in and speakers and remote control. So again, we're competing against 8018. Invalid. Great. B and C are invalid. Anyone want to stab a guess at what's going to happen when I press those? It's going to make the remote not work? Yeah, I'm calling that too. Alright, close you back up for now. Sauvage. SMSL is a better name. Classy. Now this, my father was recently with me at a wedding. He wasn't getting married. I wasn't getting married. But what he was doing was blinding the shit out of everybody. Because because Amazon sells shit cheap and he has it. And I went, wow, you know what? I could really use 2 of those. But instead of buying 2 of the lights he had, and it was literally an LED panel light. Get it, Chewbacca. It's a Viltrox. And this is the VL400BT Professional Ultra Thin LED light. He had a smaller one. His cost about $35. And you know, put on a little, he actually mounted it to a rig to hold his little point and shoot. Or he was holding it up with a camera. And he was filming the wedding, and he was adjusting the brightness and the color temperature on the back of this thing, and it has a battery pack, and I was like, wow, that's really fucking insane. How much? $35. That light would be 10 years ago, $800 light. $1,000 light, $1,000 light. So I went out looking for it, and I was going to buy 2 of them to replace these lights. These very sad lights. Now these are $10 a pop LED spotlights that are. This one works fine, and I like the color temperature of it. It's a nice warm, like white light. And this one is dying. You're dying. Like a couple weeks ago, it came on full brightness, and I thought it was gonna fix itself, and it just didn't. So that one's still good, that one's dying, and this is what I use to do my reviews. Usually I'll have the room lights on too, but I wanna keep, you know, can you see the shadow? There's like one shadow, not 2 shadows, because that one's just not bright enough. So I was gonna buy 2 of his lights for $35 a pop. so that I get, you know, cast in either direction. And I was gonna adjust them manually, and then hopefully they'll work with my switch that just turns on 12 volt. But in my searching for this brand, I saw them make a big one big panel. This is a big, his was half of this, so this is double and has remote control, which means I don't have to get up and start twisting for brightness and twisting for color temperature. I could put the camera in my head like I have it right now, turn on my lights, just start playing with things, adjust the remote, and then watch the video and see where I think it looks the best. So this fucker was $95 fucking dollars. But it should work exactly like his did, and it should be my new, it says, you know, good for YouTube and everything else. DMS should look into getting one. I should break it because of tape. Nice, it came apart beautifully. How's this even, that isn't even where the opening is. God, this is where the opening is. And it is, if it's anything like his, back here are hundreds of LEDs. Hundreds of LEDs. Just put you down. You're just a big white panel. I'm gonna end up having to suspend that. See, it'll take two. They have. It's actually designed to use batteries that aren't their batteries. It's whatever Sony batteries or equivalent batteries that they're like, hey, we'll just make it work with that. And this one takes two. My father's took one. And here you go with your dimmer. And I think you press it, and you could adjust color temperature. So I won't have to touch this back here. I was actually considering getting one for my car. It's that nice. Like if I could just rip this apart, because I could feel there's just nothing back there, but you know, this is probably empty space. Mount this into the ceiling of my car. Oh, sex machine. What do the instructions say? Warranty card. Who sends those in, honestly? 2.4 gigahertz wireless remote control. It's a 2.4 gig. It's not even infrared. It's 2.4. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Let's get this all hooked up. I want to see this work, and then we're gonna try to mount it to my desk. Yeah, I threw that in the garbage. Suck it. Look at that. With a pole mount and the quarter 20. Oh, yeah. Basically, the more expensive this became because I was gonna spend $70 on two, and it wouldn't have had a remote control. So let me try doing this with one, right in the dead center, because it's wide enough. The whole thing is gonna light up. My biggest fear is shadows, and if I have to get a second one, I'll get a second one. It's a write-off. Why would they do that? I've never seen that. Never in my years of million lives. Okay. Sabaj wireless channels. Oh yeah, there's a setup of 3 of these with giant 8-foot like pole stands, like full tripods, like pro tripods, like 300 and something bucks. And I'm like, that's a severe light. That's doing severe things. So let's have this do severe things. Now I'm running a 12 volt, but how many amps is this? Ooh, 18 volt. I'm gonna have to run a separate fucking thing. Fuck. I was hoping it'd be 12. It says it runs on 13 to 18 volt. Maybe I will. Shit, my pants. Because I'd rather have it work with just a switch I already have installed. So I just sit down, flip the switch, start doing reviews. How many amps is this? 3.5 amps. No, I'm gonna have to run this separately. So this may not all get mounted on this review unless I just start going. Just start. Anything else under here? Oh my God. Oh great. That's nice. It comes with the European plug and no adapter. If I push really hard, that'll work. Well, I'm not too upset. I have a trillion of these. It's just something to note that if you buy it, you're going to get this. It's going to come with that. And you're going to be like, So, I have everything everywhere all the time. Zeos, your apartment's a mess. Throw everything out. No, I have everything I need everywhere all the time. So let's see. And now we can plug this into here. Everything, everywhere, all the time. Plug this into here. Blue! Fucking blue. And now I should have the ability to... Whoa, ho, 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 ho. So does this turn it on too? Woof. Okay. So there's brightness. You can see that. So 5620. So that's just... Woof. So if I adjust the color temperature... Did I shut it off? Oh. Are you really that loose? For $100 you should not be fucking loose. Nice, love those sparks. Oh, that's brightness. Oh. Push it in. Oh, that is fucking cheap shit. Yeah, it just has too much wiggle room. It should be fine. I mean, once I get it plugged in, it's on. That just is shitty. 21%, 24%. And my father's wasn't this... You couldn't see all the individual LEDs. It was just a wash of a trillion little ones. And this is the same company. I mean, it shouldn't affect much. It's way too white. It might be way too warm. So you could adjust from 3300 Kelvin, 34, 34, 39, 44, 5600. And that's 100% brightness. And we're on channel 1. So let's stand this up. Oh man, that wire is cheap AF. If I end up keeping this thing, it's going to get a real interesting review on Amazon. That should not be the case. Period. So let's see. Off. Okay, there's off. There's on. $3,300 is as low as it goes. Brightness down to 20. So can I hold brightness to make it go up? Yes, I can. It's 100% at the warmest. And I can hold Kelvin. I cannot hold Kelvin. I have to physically press for every time I want the wherever I want the warmth. And we're going all the way to 5600. So there's groups A and B. So we're not on group B. Alright, that doesn't do anything? No. Group C, D, E, and F. Group A. Well, let's see what this actually looks like on my desk, now that I know it works. Leave everything here in case I pack this up and I decide I hate it. I don't think I'll hate it. I just think it's just annoying that that power plug is doing that thing. It's not approved. Not approved. This thing's pretty heavy, actually. I mean, these aren't exactly like... They're just sort of like weights. I need to temporary it up there. Alexa, set the office lights to maximum. Ding. So, can I get these off here without it being stupid? I think I can. One of these, and I'll take one of these. Let me give you guys a little more vertical look. Remind me to not drop anything on my nice tube amp. Or I could just strip things. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how I put these on. I mounted the brackets and then just actually screwed these on. I could just replace that one and be back to the way I was, But I mean, onward and upward, right? Goddamn lock washer bastards are just working. I hate when the things work like they're supposed to. Savage. Not on top of the KEF R300. This is just black tape that was hiding the fact that I have giant threaded rods sticking out of my rack. And I know what's going to happen. I'm going to shake this rod and it's going to knock one of those figures off and I'm going to be pissed. But, this is life. Even better. How did I do this? Alright, you know what? I'm doing this completely fucking backwards ass wrong. I need lightweight, some aluminum. A million measures long. I need lightweight, just something to put across to put that thing down. I want that thing just to be where it needs to be, just to be. That's what Zeos does. I have rope. We'll use rope. Oh, I got interrupted. I was listening to the goddamn tour. That's why you get the one with the Y split there. Oof. Tour good. Anyway, ooh. I can't get any fucking lazier than that. That's some supreme lazy right there, boys and girls. Will it hold the weight without buckling and falling straight down into a tube amp? Pretty sure it will. Ooh. I mean, I'm gonna probably bring it out a little bit further than that anyway. And I am shooting it now through a massive diffuser. So this has to get plugged in. Guess where? Right where I got the goddamn cable from. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm already... I might, you know what? I might leave that on there as a diffuser. I might make that prettier, because I've just been sitting on the ground. Okay. Turn on. Bright, that's full brightness, so I can dim that. I shouldn't have to point it at it. It should just go down. Ooh. Now that is at 4600, which is pretty... I don't know, what does our white balance look like on this? That's full tilt. Ooh. Daddy-like. I mean, I'm going to have to leave it at 100%, but I mean, look at that. Look at the diffusion of... It's pretty good. What does this button in the middle do? So 3300 is the warmest. I kind of like it. It's very strange in here now. It's like there's a skylight above me. Definitely needs to be at full brightness though. If I'm gonna push it through that diffuser slash cut up floor thing, it needs that. And that's fully blue. I don't like fully blue. Like right around like fully warm might be too warm. I think 3800. That's 3800. Can I review like this? I don't know how I feel about this. don't know how I feel about this color. All right, let's see how much it changes when I actually remove the diffuser that I added. Really not that much. There's just so many points of light anyway. Adjust this for easier access. Like 2 clicks, like 3,500. And if you were doing like close-ups of things, that's the way to do it. I might still, my father's didn't have any of these individual LEDs showing. My father's had just solid, which I kind of liked. It seemed like a more pro unit than this. I mean, it's the same thing, it's just they're using less. There would be 2 of them, one here and here, and then I'd have to manually adjust it, and then I'd have to get and see if it runs on 12 volt. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Fugging nothing. 1/4 inch mount there. 1/4 inch mount there. I don't know what that hole is. Oh, let's keep it from rotating. That's just to put on a tripod. Made in China, battery type. NP F550 to 570 series. Alright. That's the only thing that bothers me right now. The fact that it's got a multiple LEDs that I could see also bothers me. So maybe I'll buy the other 2 that I was going to buy originally. Maintain the 2 things up here like this. And see if I can run off 12 volt. I don't have to run a whole other thing. Alright, but I'm losing the remote. And the remote's cool, but if I have 12 volt and I just set it once, I don't have to worry. So, end of this unboxing. Your mama. Light test. Light test. Reflection of light. This is 5600K. 5600K, full brightness. 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. You can just see it. 5 grand. 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43. 44, 45 seems to be the brightest. Then 43, 42, 41, 4, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. So this is as bright as it goes on 3300 Kelvin. Look at the screen, look at the things, look at headphones with color. We're gonna go back up. We could dim it. Super not reactive. So now we've got down to 20%, which is basically like night light, which is kind of cute. But now we're gonna need full brightness. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And now the color temperature, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. 56 is very white. No one needs that. Alright, now the brightest is 45, 45, 44. Let's try 42. I don't know how I feel about this light.